Beneath the surface of the everyday internet lies a hidden world. It's a place where anonymity reigns and the lines between legal and illegal blur. This is the dark web, a digital underworld teeming with secrets, dangers, and illicit marketplaces. These marketplaces are shrouded in secrecy, accessible only through specialized browsers. What goes on within these digital bazaars? What are the consequences of their existence? Let's delve deeper into this mysterious realm. The dark web is often perceived as a haven for criminals. While it's true that illegal activities thrive in this space, it's not the whole story. The dark web also provides a platform for whistleblowers, journalists, and activists living under oppressive regimes. It allows them to communicate and share information anonymously, safe from prying eyes. However, it's the illicit marketplaces that dominate the narrative surrounding the dark web. Dark web marketplaces operate with an air of anonymity. They exist on hidden networks, accessible only through specialized browsers like Tor. Tor, short for the Onion router, routes internet traffic through a series of relays, masking the user's IP address and location. This makes it incredibly difficult for authorities to track down the servers hosting these marketplaces, or the individuals using them. Accessing these marketplaces is like stepping into an online souk. Products are displayed with descriptions, prices, and often vendor reviews. Transactions are typically conducted using cryptocurrencies, adding another layer of anonymity. The most popular cryptocurrency used on the dark web is Bitcoin, known for its decentralized nature and pseudonymous transactions. However, other privacy-focused cryptocurrencies like Monero are gaining traction due to their enhanced anonymity features. The use of cryptocurrencies, coupled with Tor's anonymity, creates a significant challenge for law enforcement agencies trying to police these marketplaces. It's like trying to catch a ghost in a digital labyrinth. The story of Silk Road, the first modern dark web marketplace, is a cautionary tale of ambition, innovation, and ultimately, downfall. Launched in 2011, Silk Road quickly gained notoriety as the go-to platform for buying and selling illegal drugs. Its founder, Ross William Ulbricht, known online as Dread Pirate Roberts, envisioned a digital utopia free from government interference. He believed that individuals should have the freedom to buy and sell whatever they wanted, regardless of legality. Silk Road operated on a sophisticated system of trust and reputation. Vendors were rated by buyers and disputes were resolved through an escrow system. This fostered a sense of community and encouraged fair trade, albeit in illicit goods. At its peak, Silk Road hosted over 100,000 buyer accounts and generated millions of dollars in revenue. However, its success was short-lived. In 2013, the FBI seized Silk Road's servers and arrested Ulbricht. He was later convicted of money laundering, hacking, and conspiracy to traffic narcotics, and is currently serving a double life sentence without the possibility of parole. While drugs are often perceived as the primary commodity on dark web marketplaces, the reality is far more diverse. These marketplaces offer a smorgasbord of illegal goods and services, catering to a wide range of criminal demands. Weapons, both real and digital, are readily available. Buyers can find anything from handguns and assault rifles to malware and exploit kits. Stolen identities are another hot commodity. Hackers peddle stolen credit card information, social security numbers, and even passports, providing criminals with the tools for identity theft and fraud. Counterfeit documents, such as driver's licenses, passports, and currency, are also in high demand. These documents are often used for identity theft, immigration fraud, and money laundering. The dark web also facilitates the trade of illegal pornography, including child pornography. This abhorrent trade preys on the most vulnerable members of society and is a stark reminder of the dark side of the internet. The takedown of Silk Road was a major victory for law enforcement agencies, but it did little to curb the proliferation of dark web marketplaces. Like a Hydra, when one head is severed, two more grow back in its place. New marketplaces emerged, often more sophisticated and resilient than their predecessors. Alpha Bay and Hansa Market, launched in 2014, quickly filled the void left by Silk Road. They boasted improved security features, a wider selection of goods and services, and a more user-friendly interface. However, their reign was also cut short. In 2017, in a coordinated operation involving law enforcement agencies from the United States, Europe, and Thailand, both Alpha Bay and Hansa Market were seized and shut down. The operation, dubbed Bayonet, was a significant blow to the dark web ecosystem, but it was far from a fatal one. New marketplaces continue to emerge, demonstrating the resilience and adaptability of this illicit online world. Cryptocurrencies have become synonymous with the dark web, providing a cloak of anonymity for buyers and sellers alike. Bitcoin, the first and most well-known cryptocurrency, was initially hailed as the perfect currency for online anonymity. Its decentralized nature, operating outside the control of governments and financial institutions, made it attractive for illicit transactions. However, Bitcoin's anonymity is not absolute. While transactions are pseudonymous, meaning they are not directly linked to real-world identities, they are recorded on a public ledger called the blockchain. With enough effort and resources, law enforcement agencies can analyze the blockchain to trace transactions back to their source. To counter this, dark web users have increasingly turned to privacy-focused cryptocurrencies like Monero. Monero utilizes advanced cryptographic techniques to obfuscate transaction details, making it nearly impossible to trace the sender, receiver, or amount transacted. Venturing into the dark web is not for the faint of heart. It's a treacherous landscape fraught with risks, scams, and dangers lurking around every corner. One of the most significant risks is falling victim to scams. Scammers often create fake marketplaces or impersonate legitimate vendors to steal money from unsuspecting buyers. They may offer goods and services at too good to be true prices or disappear after receiving payment. Another risk is encountering hackers. The dark web is a breeding ground for hackers who exploit vulnerabilities to steal data, install malware, or gain control of devices. Users are advised to take extreme precautions, such as using strong passwords, enabling two-factor authentication, and avoiding clicking on suspicious links. Law enforcement surveillance is another constant threat. Agencies worldwide are actively monitoring dark web marketplaces, tracking transactions, and gathering evidence to apprehend criminals. The battle between law enforcement and dark web criminals is an ongoing game of cat and mouse. As law enforcement agencies develop new techniques to infiltrate and shut down marketplaces, criminals adapt, finding new ways to evade detection and continue their illicit activities. Law enforcement agencies have had some notable successes in recent years. Operation Bayonet, which took down Alphabay and Hansa Market, was a significant victory. However, these victories are often short-lived. New marketplaces emerge, often more sophisticated and resilient than their predecessors. The decentralized nature of the dark web makes it incredibly difficult to police. Marketplaces are often hosted on servers located in countries with lax cybercrime laws or where law enforcement cooperation is limited. This makes it challenging for international agencies to coordinate takedowns. The fight against dark web crime requires a multi-pronged approach, including international cooperation, technological advancements, and public awareness campaigns. Dark web marketplaces, despite their illicit nature, are a reflection of the complex relationship between technology, anonymity, and human behavior. They highlight the challenges of regulating online spaces and the unintended consequences of technological advancements. The anonymity provided by the dark web empowers individuals to engage in activities they would never dream of doing in the real world. It lowers the barriers to entry for criminal activity, making it easier for individuals to buy and sell illegal goods and services. The future of dark web marketplaces remains uncertain. Will law enforcement agencies eventually find a way to effectively shut them down? Or will these marketplaces continue to evolve and adapt, finding new ways to evade detection? The answer likely lies somewhere in between. As technology advances, so too will the tools and techniques used by both criminals and law enforcement. The dark web will likely remain a shadowy corner of the internet, a constant reminder of the challenges of regulating online spaces and the duality of technological progress. What are your thoughts on the future of dark web marketplaces?